Hello everybody, this is Kirby over yonder, and one character archetype I've really come to hate is the deadbeat dad. It just bothers me when the writers think a character's funny just because they're a bad parent. Not all animated fathers are like this, some genuinely are endearing and mean best for their kids. But more often than not, your average cartoon dad is either lazy, stupid, mean, or all three. I don't really have any rules for this list, but keep in mind that I am judging these characters as a parent, not as a character. So let's get on with the list. Number 5. Martin from Adventure Time. Now, I do understand that you are supposed to hate this character, so in that sense he is somewhat well written. But even still, I can't stand this guy. After all Finn did to be able to see his dad, it's very unsatisfying to know how deadbeat he is. He constantly abandons Finn, doesn't care about his feelings, is very selfish, and is overall a really bad parent. Sure, in the Islands miniseries, we do figure out that he used to be a good father to Finn, but if anything, that makes him even more unlikable because it shows that he knows how to be a good father and just doesn't choose to be one. Again, Martin is a well-written character, but what puts him on this list is how bad of a parent he is. Number 4. Timmy Turner's dad from The Fairly Odd Parents. Now, I know some people are going to disagree with this choice, as a lot of people find this guy funny, and to be fair, I do too. But what puts him on this list is how terrible of a parent he is. Instead of actually taking care of his son, he just sets out to be better than Dinkelberg. And instead of actually finding a good babysitter to babysit Timmy, she just gets a Vicky and completely denies the fact that she abuses him. Oh, and he's always calling Timmy the wrong name because that joke's really funny. Like I said before, Mr. Turner can be funny, but his parenting skills really need some work. Number 3. Richard Watterson from The Amazing World of Gumball Season 1. Now, in Seasons 2 and onward of Gumball, Richard did get better. He actually cares about his family now, and can be pretty funny. But in Season 1, he was very obnoxious. And that's because Richard never wanted to do anything. All he wanted to do was sit around and act like a lazy, spoiled child, while his family did all the work. Most of his jokes were just, oh haha, look at him, he is a lazy deadbeat father, which I never found to be quite funny. He'll openly betray his kids and wife without caring or even thinking about it for a single second. Thankfully, he did get better as the seasons went on, but in Season 1, he was just awful. Number 2. Buck Cluck from Chicken Little. Well, if it isn't who's probably the worst Disney character of all time, Buck Cluck is just a pathetic parent. He doesn't try to stand up for his son when he gets yelled at by the town for what's honestly just a minor mistake. In fact, the only time he actually cares about his son is when he gets popular. And the writers try to give him an excuse in that his wife died, but honestly, that's such a lame excuse. Just because your wife died does not give you the excuse to be a terrible parent. I mean, if my wife died, I'd try to be a better parent. All Buck does is betray, degrade, and humiliate his son, and for that reason, I think he's the second worst cartoon dad. Number 1. Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Where do I even begin? Well, how about the fact that he never tries to improve himself as a father or as a human being? All he wants to do all the time is get drunk and abuse Meg. He's constantly trying to harm his family, his friends, and even random strangers. He always gets away with everything. He's unsympathetic, he's non-productive, and whenever the writers try to make you feel sad for him, it fails because of how unlikable he is. Peter Griffin will abuse and torture his family with extreme amounts of callousness. I hate this character. He is one of my least favorite characters in cartoon history. Thankfully, however, not all cartoon dads are like this. Some are genuinely endearing and do mean the best for their family, even if what they do isn't always the smartest. And even though in general I hate the stupid father trope, I won't lie when I say that some shows do it well, and do it in a way that makes them feel genuine. That being said, I probably missed one or two really bad parents, and if I did, let me know in the comments. And to any fathers who may or may not be watching this video, please don't act like these guys. And with that, Kirby out.